I don't know. I haven't seen much of KingBlade242. Like I said, again, this is his first tournament. Thank you for coming out to a Bezel gaming tournament. We appreciate all of the new players that can come out and compete and participate. Durant using classic Ryu. You know, let's see if he could put on the performance of a lifetime. So this is the loser side of the bracket. This bracket is double elimination, which means once you're eliminated in losers, you're going to go down. Once you're eliminated in winners, you're going to go down to the losers bracket. You have a chance to win in the losers bracket. If you do not win in the losers bracket, you're out of the tournament. So this is KingBlade242's tournament life, and he's playing up against Durant. Durant is going to be very patient, and he has a projectile, and he's going to use it. And I'm thinking KingBlade probably used the first game to kind of just feel him out. You know? What does this Ryu like to do? What can I do to counter what this Ryu is doing to me? And once he can figure it out, because he does adapt pretty well, that's going to probably work out in his favor. What's ironic is that this is the second time he's fighting a Ryu in bracket. His first opponent was Bahamas, who is one of the premier Ryus, and he's going to go up against Durant, who, you know, his Ryu is kind of patient. It knows what it wants to do, and it just does what it needs to do. It doesn't try to be too fancy. It doesn't try to overextend on stuff. If an Hadouken is going to work in the situation, I'm going to use it. If a Shoryuken is going to work in the situation, I'm going to use it. There's no need for me to be fancy. Okay, KingBlade242 trying to get a big opening, trying to, you know, put this pressure on. He's able to get it. Durant blocking low, and he's attacking high. Oh man, is he going to be able to finish his food? Because that's, yeah, and he waited him out. That's a bad habit right there that a lot of Ryu players have. You know, they try to use the GTF to try and keep players outside of, that pressure. They try to get out of the pressure where they get up sure you can. And KingBlade, being cognizant of that before, waited it out. So again, I think he did use first game to, you know, learn his tendencies, see what he's doing, and you know, keep the pressure on. Okay, nice. Durant putting KingBlade into the corner, but Durant is not a type of player that's known for his pressure. He's kind of known for keeping space, you know, trying to win in the neutral. If I could get a Hadouken here, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna do what I can, but his pressure game isn't up there like with a lot of other players, and it looks like it's the opposite with KingBlade. Oh my god, and he's keeping the pressure up. That string, that was just amazing. That was actually a beautiful string that he got on Ryu. Able to close the gap. Oh my god, okay. Durant kind of needing that space. Durant is not in a good, he was not in a good position. He was backed in the corner. He didn't get the space that he needed, and it's just anti his style basically. You know, it didn't work with the type of style that he has, and KingBlade242 is going to take game 1. So we're gonna see how the players look right now, if they're looking distraught or anything like that. And no, they both still look pretty focused. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Guys are looking pretty focused and you know, keeping their heads on straight. You know, a lot of times, like when people enter tournaments, you know, people say like, a lot of times when people enter tournaments, they be like, oh, you know, it's just a video game, it shouldn't be that hard. It's much different when you come to a tournament. You have money on the line, you have so much riding on the line, and you know, it comes down to your execution and your performance, because you only get to play a set, and once you lose that set, you go into the losers bracket. You have to play that set, and once you lose that set, you're out. So you're kind of just standing up saying, what do I do now? And the TO is, you know, the TO is going to tell you, you know, you can go home, you're done. And you know, those words aren't really words you want to hear, especially when you want to win in the money and want to keep your rankings up. Okay, Durant maintaining the space in neutral, not being put into the corner, and I think that's what's going to, you know, destroy his type of playstyle, is if he gets put into the corner and he gets that corner pressure. And it looks like KingBlade is going to try and put him back into the corner again, try to apply the pressure. Ooh, he got him. Yeah, big damage, keeping him in the corner. KingBlade looking like he's flubbing his execution right there. Jumping over his head and using a medium punch. Ooh, he is hitting so hard when he gets that opening. Okay, He's going to miss that. Let's see, he's going to capitalize off of it. No, he doesn't. Got him. Yeah, big combo. This is going to be big damage, and he got him. So it's 1-1. KingBlade not letting up, man. This guy's saying, you know what? I was sent to lose bracket early. I came here to put on a hell of a performance. This is my first battle tournament. This is my first tournament. My first tournament. I'm going to be written down for Joystick Seasonal Summer 5. I'm going to be written down as, you know, top 3. My name is going to go down as top 3. And I'm not going to let a Ryu player stand in my way, because it was a Ryu player that did send him to the loser bracket. Durant again back in that corner, and I think he doesn't need to be there. Why are you there? Because you were okay. Now he's back in neutral. He's working his game in neutral, and I think that's what he needed to do for a while now. He needed to kind of okay, and he's back into the corner again. KingBlade just pounding him with those punches. Okay, Durant being kind of smart, tried to go in for a grab. KingBlade reading it, jumped up. And yeah, he got him. Catch him on coming. He catch him approaching, and he was able to get a Shoryuken. And Durant is going to take game 2. So it's 1-1. So we haven't actually seen a clean 3-0 other than Kenryusai versus Shad. Durant trying to keep it, you know, trying to keep it even. They're both trying to get a losers. They're both trying to go on to losers round 2. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh my god, Balrog hits really hard. And he got him. He was able to do it in neutral. Didn't have to put him in the corner. So it seems like KingBlade is actually just outplaying him in the neutral. And that's going to be pretty bad. Usually neutral means, you know, you're both in the center stage. You're both kind of scrapping it out. And it seems as though KingBlade242 is kind of winning the exchanges. Balrog is definitely a character I don't see you trading with, and when I say trade, I mean you both are hitting each other. But you know, Balrog is definitely going to win in that trade. He's definitely going to put out more damage than you. So I guess Durant, trying to avoid that pressure, is kind of going in more, because a good defense is a great offense, and it looks like KingBlade is enacting that role by keeping his offense up. Oh, waited on the projectile, was able to sidestep it. But Durant keeping the pressure, was able to get him at that overhead. And it's 1-1 for the match. This is going to play a very, very, this is going to be a very, very crucial game, because whoever goes up 2-1, they're just going to be at that advantage. They're going to be, you know, not in a position of pressure. So the person that's going to be up 2 games is going to have less pressure than the one that's only up by 1, and that's just going to go a long way in just the mental stability of this set. Because you want to be mentally stable. You don't want that type of pressure on you. You don't want to say, well, god damn, I'm down 2 games. What do I do from here? And KingBlade is avoiding that bet by any means. Nice. Okay, Durant kind of switching up his style. You know, trying to cover that airspace that KingBlade was occupying. So KingBlade staying in the corner, just trying to, you know, figure out how do I approach. Got him. Yeah, big combo. And KingBlade is up 2 games, and this is going to put the pressure on Durant now, because KingBlade only has to win 1 more game, and he's going to move on in the losers bracket. So this is going to put a lot of pressure on Durant. He's going to have to try and figure something out. But the guys, my code is itching. Fight. Okay, so let's get back to this game. How do we feel? Oh, remember guys, if you're new to Twitch, you can actually make a Twitch account and you can comment in the comment sections. That's on the right. I'll be able to see your comment, and you could actually follow the channel. That's going to go a long way in helping Bezel grow. And remember to share, man, because the more people we get watching the stream, the better it is for everybody. Trying to put the Bahamas on the map, 242 all the way. But let's get back to this game. Durant taking first match. And KingBlade was up 2 games before, and he lost it he still lost it 2-3. So I don't know if he's the type of player that kind of falls under pressure. This is his first tournament, so you know, just being able to keep that mental fortitude it goes a long way in tournament, man. I mean, I know a lot of people are watching at home. It's like, oh no, I wouldn't drop that right there. Nah, man, you probably would have. And it doesn't happen because you suck or anything. It's just that mental pressure, man. It gets to you. Especially like when you're fighting for your tournament life, and whenever you go to losers bracket, you're definitely fighting for your tournament life. So, you know, you don't want that to happen, man. Trying to get an opening right there by KingBlade, but not able to get it. Nice. Able to get the super. Ooh, that put him at a very big advantage. KingBlade trying desperately to avoid a game 5. Got him. Ooh, was able to get in. Let's see if he's going to get a big combo off this. And he... Oh, no, he doesn't. Durant being very careful. He wants... This is looking like it might go to game 5. Oh, KingBlade trying to get him at a cross-up right there. Wasn't able to get it. And we're going to game 5. And we're definitely going to game 5. KingBlade being kind of pissed off. He didn't want this to go. He didn't want this to be 2-2. He wanted that so bad, and we're going to game 5. And I know he doesn't want to deal with that mental pressure, but that's what he's going to have to deal with it. He's definitely going to have to go through with it, and hopefully he's going to be able to pull it out in game 5. So let's go. 2-2. Durant saying, yeah, man, this is some close games. Game 5 finishes are just, they're amazing, man. Game 5 finishers are amazing. Very good grab by KingBlade. KingBlade kind of playing Durant's game, because once Durant has neutral, has enough space in neutral, he's going to run away with it. He's going to, you know, take his time, and he's going to get those little pokes and you know, some little strings. Ooh. Right in the face. Oh my god, it's supposed to be so commentator's curse, but yeah, Durant is definitely going to get those little pokes and chips, and he's going to run away with it. You know, there are not a lot of fancy players out there. I know you want to do the biggest combos, you want to get the crowd hype behind you, but sometimes you just got to do what's necessary to win, because at the end of the day, it's all about the W. It's all about advancing in the bracket, and that's what we see him doing here. Big damage. No, he doesn't. KingBlade being smart enough to actually block that. They both have a V trigger. Let's see who's going to activate it first. So I don't think Durant feel a need to activate his V trigger. I think, okay, he does. I guess he didn't want to take the risk, but I think he probably should have saved it for round 2. Oh, so you don't carry V triggers to the next round. Okay, so this is the situation KingBlade242 wanted to avoid. He didn't want to be here. When I say here, he didn't want us to be game 5 1-1. Trying to, ooh, big mistake, but KingBlade didn't get anything off of it. Punish game wasn't able to punish that the way he wanted it to. And he's playing Durant's game, which is slow, steady, you know, get the little chips, the little pokes. Nice, big damage. Okay, got him in the corner. This is where he needs to get him. Oh man, yeah. Got him. Able to get past the fireball. Let's see if he's gonna get big damage, and he messed up. Oh my god, yeah, but he dropped a combo. He could have got it much more damage than that. Oh, got him. Okay. Got him back into the corner. Again, this is going to come down to it. Oh, trying to go for a drop. He was able to bash out. Oh my god, this is gonna... And he got him. Whoa, man. Wow, very good games. And KingBlade242 manages to advance. Didn't want to go 2-0 in tournament. Oh, yeah, man. That was close. So KingBlade advances on to losers round 2. Bahamajan versus Shaquille. Let's go. Bahamajan versus Shaquille. This is going to be on stream, guys.